Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, the 25th of August 2017. So yesterday in the pound, a very quiet day. As you can see here, the range is just between the 128 and not even the 128.50. Just do that so you can see how narrow it was. It's like it was following the mean, as it were there. So nothing to report on the pound. You can see how quiet it was. It was, again, we've got this situation where you've got a block of quiet there, market drops, another block of quiet, market drops, and then another block of quiet there as well. Prices, say, didn't head down towards the 76%. That's the one you want to keep an eye on for the pound. Meanwhile, in the Dow, different picture. We had a bit of activity yesterday, the market moving lower from the start, and this was on concerns that the US, I'll just bring up the shot here, that there's a problem with the debt ceiling. It needs to be raised as usual, sort of an annual event. Trump attacks own party over debt ceiling mess, and if they don't do anything about it or get it sorted, which I very much doubt, unless this is going to be the catalyst that they're going to use to dump the whole lot on Trump, who knows. But it's interesting that this is already making headlines in August. So here we've got a situation where we've got the Dow lower on these concerns, and then as usual the market finds support, moves higher. So we've got two trades here, both going to the scalp level, and then the rest of the time the market goes into a sideways move towards the end of the session. As I always said, if you make money in the first part of the session, then forget the rest. You can see how narrow the range was there, and that's because today is the big day. We've got the markets waiting for Yellen to speak at 5 p.m. It's the start of the Jackson Hole Symposium. I thought it was yesterday, but they all met yesterday for the usual preliminaries and cocktails and all that rubbish. Jackson Hole Symposium, and we've got Yellen speaking, I say at 5 p.m. Then 5:15 it starts. I don't know why they've put that there. And then Super Mario is going to be speaking at 8 p.m. and apparently he's talking through lunch, so that'll send you to sleep for an hour. So that could put you right off your lunch, talking about what he intends to do with QE, and Yellen also talking about normalization of rates and obviously reducing the balance sheet as well. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. But don't expect too much. It's normal rhetoric, really. There's nothing new to be said there. Finally, let's have a quick look at the implied volatility reaction to yesterday's activity. So the implied volatility, 926 for Wednesday, which you can see there. I'll just move that to there. It's not that low. It's the market increased, didn't it, from 8.56, I think it was, and then yesterday we're at 961, so a small increase as the market had a bit of a wobble from the start, from 926, which is halfway up this line there. So a small increase, given that the market dropped 80 odd points. I'm surprised that we only saw this, but then again, no surprise really on the other hand, because they want the market on the highs and they want to keep moving the market as high for as long as they can, up 4,000 points since Trump came into office. So it'll be interesting to see how much of that remains by the end of the year. Right, that's it for this one. Also run up to the weekend, so have a great weekend. Reporting if there's anything to report about. But as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.